B1 level. Rosie the Pink Bird's Journey. It is made by Storyteller in Languages. Once upon a time, there was a little pink bird named Rosie. Her feathers were soft and pink, like the sunset. Rosie lived in a tall, strong tree with her family. She loved her home. Her nest was warm and safe, high in the branches. She spent her days flying through the forest, playing with her brothers and sisters, and listening to her parents sing. But one day, a huge storm came. The wind howled and the rain poured down. The storm was so strong that it shook the tree where Rosie's nest was. The wind blew harder and harder, and suddenly Rosie's nest fell. Rosie looked around, but the tree was empty. Her nest was gone. She felt scared and lost. Rosie didn't know what to do. She flew through the forest, searching for her home. But everything was different. She couldn't find the big tree where she used to live. She was alone. She was a small bird, and the world seemed so big. But Rosie was strong, and she didn't give up. She knew she had to find a new home. Days passed, and Rosie flew farther and farther. She found many trees, but none of them felt like home. Rosie would rest in the trees, but she couldn't stay. She wanted a place where she felt safe and loved. So she kept flying. One afternoon, Rosie saw a big garden with flowers and a small pond. In the garden, there was another bird, a bluebird. The bluebird saw Rosie and smiled. "Hello, you look lost. What happened to you?" the bluebird asked. Rosie told the bluebird about the storm and how she lost her nest. The bluebird said, "Don't worry, you can stay here with me. This garden is beautiful and I can show you where to find food." Rosie was happy to meet a new friend. She stayed with the bluebird for a few days, and they spent time together. The bluebird showed Rosie how to find the sweetest berries and the best places to rest in the garden. Rosie felt better, but after a while she realized that it wasn't her home. She needed to find her own place. So Rosie said goodbye to the bluebird and continued her journey. She flew across rivers, over fields, and through forests. It was a long and difficult journey, but Rosie never gave up. She knew that one day she would find the right place. Finally, after many days of flying, Rosie found a tall tree with strong branches. The tree felt like home. Rosie felt safe and peaceful when she landed there. She built a new nest with soft leaves, twigs, and moss. It wasn't as big as the old one, but it was hers. She worked hard to make it comfortable, and soon it felt just right. As the years passed, Rosie met another bird named Max. Max was kind and gentle, and they soon became friends. They spent a lot of time together, and before long, they started a family. Rosie and Max built a new nest, and Rosie laid her eggs. One sunny afternoon, Rosie and Max sat in their nest with their 3 baby birds. The baby birds were chirping and playing, and Rosie smiled as she watched them. She thought about how far she had come since she lost her nest in the storm. "Children," Rosie said to her baby birds, "I want to tell you a story. When I was little, I lost my nest in a big storm. I was scared and lonely. I flew through the forest, searching for a new home. I met new friends, but I kept looking for a place where I could feel safe." The baby birds listened carefully. One of them asked, "Mama, Did you feel sad when you lost your nest? Yes, Rosie said. I was sad at first, but I didn't give up. I knew that if I kept going, I would find a new home, and I did. Rosie continued. Sometimes in life, we lose things. We might feel lost or afraid, but it's important to remember that we can always start over. We can build something new, and with love and hope, we can find a way to be happy again. The baby birds looked up at their mother. They snuggled close to her, feeling safe and loved. Thank you, Mama, one of them said. We are happy here with you. Rosie smiled and hugged her little bird. She was proud of the journey she had taken. She had lost her nest, but she had found a new home, and now she had her own family to love and care for. And so, in their warm, safe nest, Rosie and her family lived happily. Rosie knew that no matter what challenges life brought, they would always have each other.